Hello everyone and welcome to A Crow in Her Garden. Today is June 13th, 2021, and it has been a couple weeks since I've done a garden tour. And my garden has grown a ton. So here we have my Indeterminate tomatoes, which have exploded in growth. Some of them are actually getting taller than the stakes that I put to support them. So we'll see what happens with all that. But look, I got some of these Dad's Sunset tomatoes have set some fruit. That's exciting. Ooh. These are the Dad's Sunset tomatoes right here. I don't see any fruit set on this one quite yet. But there's still a chance for that flower right there to do something. But in the meantime, I've got blossoms up here, and these are the cherry tomatoes, and they are just doing fantastic. Look at all of these are the first ones that set, and they are looking so good. I can't believe how many there are on all these fruit sets. There's at least 4, if not more. Like, wow. Look at that one there. There's 2, 4, 6, 7 tomatoes on that one set right there, and then even more going up. It's crazy how fast these things grow. Oh, another sucker. Here we go. These ones are getting so tall. I gotta tie this one up. And the suckers, they just grow so fast. Crazy fast. Look at this sucker I missed. Back there. See? This right here? That's a sucker. I'm going to have to come out here with some pruners to get that one, because that would leave a pretty big hole. Might tear thing. Oh my goodness. Here's another one. They just keep on popping up. It's like I have to keep on picking them out of the armpits. See, look, I know I picked a sucker off that one. Another one's growing. These things are so full of life. And check that out. Look at all those. And that right there, oh man, I can't wait to taste them. There's more here. Now this right here, these are the Amish Paste tomatoes. And there's some kind of hidden away back there, right there. And then on this plant here, some right there. Wow. Just can't believe, and look at that right there. So much fruit. Now, crazy thing, I pricked a pretty big sucker off of the cherry tomatoes and just kind of shoved it down into this dirt, and it is doing great. That'll be another tomato plant that I'll be able to get more, and it'll be like I'm succession sowing. It's awesome. So exciting. These are all Amish Paste tomatoes right here. So much fruit set. Right there. And here, look at the size of that one. Yum. And here. So exciting. And these are getting taller than the stakes I put. I should have gotten the taller ones for these. Now over here I've got my Determinate. These are the Martino's Roma tomatoes, and they are doing great. Got lots of fruit set on them. In fact, it's sometimes hard to see where they're all at because there's just so many leaves. I see some way back in there. There they are, hidden away. all over. Now the crazy thing is I was out here taking my dog out, and we had some storms blow through last night, so I took a quick peek. It was nighttime, but I had my flashlight with me, and when I was out here looking at my tomato plants, I saw something flying around, and it honestly looked like a hummingbird, except it wasn't a hummingbird. Its eyes glowed with my flashlight shining on them, and it was flying and hovering, and then I noticed it was laying eggs on my leaves. So when I went and Googled it, I looked it up, and it was a hawk moth, which are really honestly one of the sworn enemies of tomatoes, because they lay their eggs turn into, the caterpillars are called the tomato hornworm. And so this morning I came out here and was just looking at the leaves, and I did find some eggs, which I removed, but I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open for sure for any damage, because they grow really fast and they are the same color as the tomato plants, and they can decimate a tomato plant. But check this out. Look at those tomatoes in there. They'll be really easy to find when they start turning red. There's some more right there. So I will have to keep my eyes open. But the eggs, I did find some, and they were like green, very tiny, like the size of a pinhead. Like a ballpoint pen. A ballpoint pinhead. They always like to lay their eggs on the undersides of the leaves. So, but I'll just keep my eyes open. And there's other like stuff that you can get to put on your tomato plants. It's called BT or neem oil that you can make a mixture of. I'll have to research that more though. Over here we've got my okra. And I cannot believe the sunflowers. In 1 week's time, they went from being just over that wooden backing to being taller than me, in all honesty. I can't wait to see them make heads. I wonder how much taller they're going to get. But my okra is doing really well. There's a little bit of bug damage, but not too bad. And I have so many okra plants. It'll be all right. It's exciting though. I love okra. Last year I only grew 2 okra plants, and this year I say I have way more than that. So very exciting. But there, look. And we had some pretty high winds, and they fared out just fine. They are very sturdy plants for sure. I think it would take a tornado to knock them down, honestly. So, but, and all of these nodes right here, they will also grow smaller heads, smaller sunflower heads, so it won't just be on the top. I'll have to look at this video back because I can't even see the top myself. Mint! I'd say it's trying to escape. And my potatoes, they're looking good. Ooh. What is this back here? Whenever I see a leaf curled like that, it always makes me curious. Is there a caterpillar wrapped up in that? But no, I don't see anything. So it probably just got blown by the wind and broke off and withered, because here's some more right here that look the same. And I don't see any bugs on them. So that's a good thing. Maybe my mint is keeping the buggies away. The mint that's in here. We'll see. They're looking good so far. My pepper plants are doing great, although something is eating on this one. Again, that BT, I'll probably be getting some of that to make. Over here we got my thyme, which is doing great. And this is lemon basil, and my sage is all looking so healthy. The cucumbers are doing great. The ones in this bed anyways. They're growing, and pretty soon I'll be able to start trying to train them to go up this trellis. Today I harvested my garlic. So much garlic. And over here I got mint, and then back there that's a Cosmo, which is finally getting a flower head on it. Pretty, pretty. Got chocolate mint and peppermint. Very exciting, but I'm super excited about all that garlic. About 20 heads of it. My basil, I picked a bunch off of it, and it's still so tall. Don't underestimate. This basil came from the grocery store, and I just planted it out here. It's done fantastic. Over here in these buckets, I got some more cucumbers. They're doing all right. Definitely not doing as well as the other ones that are in the ground, the raised bed. This just goes to show you, this was cheap dirt. This was Ace Hardware's potting soil. I think I paid $3 a bag for this. Never again. It can't compare to these. These seeds were planted at the same time. And look how beautiful these are. It just goes to show you, if you're going to skimp out and be cheap on something, don't be cheap with the dirt. I'll just do a full pan of my garden for walking down to show you guys the green beans.